patience this morning with our minor technical difficulties. My name is Patty Nikolowitz. I am a vertical sales specialist, primarily focused on the healthcare industry in the commercial central area, which in essence is a 13-state geography in the Midwest. Thank you again for joining. Just before we kick off and go to each room introduction, I just want to talk a little bit about some of the technologies. I know you've individually had conversations in your rooms, but today we're using our immersive video technology called telepresence to be able to bring people together to have real interactive face-to-face meetings. Telepresence is an end-to-end Cisco solution tied into our unified communications platform and utilizing our internal data infrastructure. In working with the healthcare industry, a lot of the customers that I have been talking with that are looking for types of applications that they would like to use telepresence for are telling me anywhere from being able to roll their electronic health records training out more quickly, business-to-business interactions. So there are lots of purposes and ways that your organizations could use this type of technology internally as well as to communicate externally. We have today Carmel, Indiana, Cincinnati, Ohio, Chicago, Illinois, St. Louis, Missouri, New York, Overland Park. I'm in Southfield and Bloomington online. And I'm going to go ahead and go in alphabetical order and start with the Bloomington room and allow everyone to do their intros.
I'm Kevin Murphy. I'm IT Director of Infrastructure at Hennepin County Medical Center in Minneapolis.
I'm Bill Anderson from Alina Hospitals and Clinics. I manage the voice and data groups.
Michael Linder. I'm a Cisco Healthcare Account Manager in Minneapolis. That's it for our room, so welcome.
All right, great. Let's go over to Carmel, Indiana. Amy, you want to unmute?
Hi, sorry. Amy Garcia, this is Amy Weber, Cisco Account Manager. She has no voice today, so laryngitis.
She's no voice and no presence.
There she is. Cisco A presence.
Joe Rena, Ortho Indy Spine Surgeon.
TJ Husky, IT Director for Ortho Indy.
Welcome. Let's go over to Cincinnati.
Jeff Lawrence, the CIO for Ohio Shared Information Services. I'm Rob Lang. I'm a Unified Communications Specialist here in the Cincinnati area.
If I didn't finish kindergarten, I didn't go in correct alphabetical order. Let's bring Chicago on.
Are we on? Dave Zupa, I'm a healthcare account manager in the Chicago area. Thanks.
Phil Lawson, I'm the CIO for Tri-Works Health Partners, Northern Illinois.
Heath Bell, I'm CIO for Tisch Health System.
Hi, Jack King. I'm with Central DuPage Health. I run the IT infrastructure.
Pamela, IT Infrastructure Director, Central DuPage Hospital.
Great, welcome. Let's kick it over to, let's see, what did I miss here? St. Louis. Siri, I'm with Cisco. I'm a Unified Communications Sales Specialist.
Beth Brennan, I'm with the St. Louis Healthcare Group for Tenet, the IS Director.
Aaron Panzazzo, I'm the Network and Telecom Manager for the Tenet Hospital in St. Louis.
I'm Bob Shaver, Healthcare Account Manager out of St. Louis area.
Steve Van Boeven, Regional Manager for Missouri Commercial.
And let's see, I think I hit everybody that we have customers. We also have Ryan Weesey. Ryan, you want to say hello from our Overland Park, Kansas office?
Hello, I'm here in Overland Park, Kansas. I'm an account manager who covers 8 of the, 12 hospitals, large hospitals here in town. I've got 8 of them.
Kaveh, I'm going to go ahead and hand it over to you. I have your presentation. I'm getting ready to share it on WebEx.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Patty, and welcome to all of you. My name is Kaveh Safavi, and I am the Healthcare Global Practice Leader for what Cisco calls the Internet Business Solutions Group, which is our strategy consulting group, and it is a global practice. Our principal charge is to figure out how healthcare intersects with the business and practice, with technology. The business and practice of healthcare intersects with technology, focusing on 3 years ahead of the market, trying to prove what's possible. In addition, within Cisco, I'm responsible for the healthcare board, which is the the way we provide governance around healthcare. We don't have a discrete healthcare business. And so an organization like ours uses these kinds of councils, which is its own conversation about governance in a large organization. But what I'm going to do today is I'm going to share with you three different things. Just briefly, I want to talk to you a little bit about Cisco's healthcare competency, so you have a sense of that, because I think most people think about Cisco as a technology company. I want to spend the majority of my comments on a combination of what Cisco's vision of our contribution to healthcare is, as well as some of the technologies that we think are on the horizon that will have an impact. And then I want to spend a little bit of time just talking about a few specific aspects of the stimulus package and the way we think about it. But one of my objectives is really to have you participate. And I want you to participate throughout the conversation. I'm looking for a reaction from you as to whether or not the things that we view as trends and the technologies that we think are important are really what are on your roadmaps. I'm also interested when we get to the conversation around the stimulus package as to your view as about whether or not the executive conversation around the stimulus package is having an impact, positive or negative, on your overall technology strategic plan. We have a view on that, but I'm trying to sense whether or not it's having, how it's really playing out in hospitals that are actually trying to do business. So that's the agenda for today. I also want to introduce my own background briefly so you know who I am. I am a physician who transitioned, I was an internal medicine and pediatrics physician who transitioned to the management and business side of healthcare. A number of years ago, I started a physician practice management business. I've been a hospital administrator. I've worked at a large health insurer. I serve as a board chairman of a hospital system right now, and I've been in the information business for the last 7 years on the information content side, previously at Thomson Reuters, and then at Cisco on the information infrastructure side. So that's my background. I just went through, I put on the screen here the agenda, and we talked a little bit about that. So let me talk for a minute about Cisco and healthcare in terms of our competencies, because I think it's important to know what we do here. We don't organize the healthcare business, but we have healthcare expertise throughout our business. We have a variety of different types of expertise. We have a number of clinical experts, not only in my strategy organization, but in the marketing organization, in the development organization, the engineering organization. We have doctors, a number of doctors, nurses, nurse practitioners, etc. My practice has both clinicians as well as technology people in it, and obviously we have a lot of technology expertise. We also have a significant expertise in business processes, because our view is technology doesn't work unless it's placed in the context of business. So we have management engineers, we have people who have focused largely on business processes in healthcare. We also have a global experience base, and we do that on purpose. One of the things about technology itself is that the adoption and innovation and experimentation is not really limited to a country based on the way healthcare is financed. There are experiments that are important going on all over the world, and much of what we try to do is share that experience back and forth so that learnings can occur. And we can talk a little bit about that. And you'll see as I go through some of the presentation, some examples are, some are in the U.S. and some are not in the U.S. And then finally, as a company, we are interested in the direction that public policy goes, primarily to focus on how public policy will promote and ensure innovation and permit the kinds of technologies that you're seeing now to find their way.